All right, strap in, everyone, because today we are taking a deep dive.
Into the wild world of Trump meme coin.
You got it.
Yeah.
It's been making waves.
Huge waves.
And some people are.
Especially for new investors.
Especially for new investors.
Who might be a little bit curious about how this all works.
Yeah. I mean, you've got Donald Trump.
Yeah.
A guy who
knows how to get attention and turn that attention into money.
built an empire on it, right?
Real estate.
NFTs.
Casinos.
Reality TV. You name it.
Beauty pageants.
And now he's stepping into the world of cryptocurrency.
And he wants to make America.
With this coin.
Yeah. Crypto capital.
Capital of the world.
And the launch was huge.
It was.
I mean, it hit a $6 billion market cap.
$6 billion?
Within hours.
Within hours of launching.
I mean, you can't. That's with a B.
That's with a B. Yeah, you can't deny that he knows how to make a splash.
And the initial pump was over 18,000%.
It peaked at, what was it, $33.87?
$33.87 before it started to kind of come back down to earth.
Right, and for those who aren't familiar with the tech behind it, it's built on the Solana blockchain.
Yeah, which is known for.
Which is known for its speed and low transaction fees.
It's fast and it's cheap.
So, there are some pluses there.
There are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always a but with these things, right?
Always a but.
And this one's a pretty big one.
This is a big one.
80% of the Trump coin supply
is controlled by companies affiliated
with Trump himself.
With Trump directly, yeah.
So, imagine a pie chart, and one slice representing Trump's control takes up pretty much the whole thing.
Almost the whole pie.
I mean, that's got to raise some eyebrows.
Yeah, absolutely. It raises concerns about market manipulation.
Right. This isn't like Bitcoin, which has a decentralized structure.
No. With Trump,
one entity
person
holds an enormous amount of power.
A huge amount of power.
And that brings us to, I think, the kind of inherent risks of meme coins.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, these things are notoriously volatile.
Yeah, super volatile.
Remember Dogecoin?
Oh, yeah.
Started as a joke.
On a joke.
And suddenly everyone was talking about it.
Everybody was talking about it.
Price went through the roof.
Went crazy.
But those gains can vanish just as quickly.
Just as quickly as they come.
So,
yeah.
I mean, and you throw someone like Trump into the mix.
Who loves to.
Who is known for stirring the pot, courting controversy.
Yeah, courting controversy.
That volatility.
Gets amplified.
Gets amplified big time.
Yeah.
So,
any major political event.
Oh, I know.
Any statement.
Any tweet, any,
From anybody, even, like Elizabeth Warren. Who has been very critical of crypto in the past. That could send the price of Trumpy on a wild ride.
On a roller coaster.
So for those new investors who might be tempted to jump on that roller coaster,
what do they need to remember?
What's the most important thing to keep in mind?
Only invest what you can afford to lose.
Yeah, seriously. Think of it as money you're throwing into a wishing well.
Right.
Because meme coins are high risk.
Absolutely.
And Trumpy coin, especially with this ownership concentration, it just magnifies that risk even further.
It's like playing poker with a pro.
Yeah.
But you're not even sure they're playing by the same rules.
Exactly. You're not just betting on the coin, you're betting on Trump himself.
And that's a gamble.
That's a big gamble.
Some people might be willing to take.
Some people, yeah.
But you got to go in with your eyes wide open.
Eyes wide open. Now, I know what you're thinking.
There's got to be some way to make money off of this.
Right. With all that risk.
Yeah.
With that volatility.
Yeah, that initial price surge, 18,000%. I mean, come on.
Some people see dollar signs, right?
Absolutely.
So are there legitimate strategies for trying to make money with Trumpy coin?
Well, yeah. I mean, is it even possible?
Let me be clear.
Okay.
I am not giving financial advice here.
Of course. Of
but
course.
For those who are determined
who want to play the game,
to play this high-stakes game,
yeah.
Timing
is everything.
Is key. You want to buy during those dips when the price takes a hit.
Okay.
Maybe due to bad news, maybe the market's just jittery.
Market jitters.
And then you sell when the hype machine kicks back in.
So you're riding the waves of Trump-induced market chaos.
Basically, yeah.
You got to keep a close eye on what he's saying, what's happening politically.
Every tweet, every rally.
What's trending on social media, those are your cues.
If he announces a rally,
oh yeah,
you can bet there's going to be a spike in interest and likely a price bump.
So it's like day trading, but instead of charts and graphs, you're watching Twitter.
And news feeds.
And news feeds, yeah.
And don't underestimate the power of social media.
Oh, social media, it's everything these days.
Keep an eye on Reddit.
X, formerly Twitter.
TikTok.
That's where you'll see sentiment shifting.
The memes taking off.
Yeah, the memes, you can kind of gauge where the price might be headed.
You can get a sense, yeah.
So you need to be plugged into the Trump news cycle 24/7.
Pretty much.
That sounds exhausting.
It can be, which is why you have to weigh the potential rewards
Right.
against the very real risks.
Because for every story of someone making a quick buck off this,
There are just as many, if not more.
who lost big.
Yeah, who lost everything.
All right, so let's say someone decides, despite all the warnings,
They want to dip their toes in.
they want to get into the Trump coin pool.
The Trump pool.
What are the practical steps?
Well, first of all,
Yeah.
right now, the only exchange that lists Trumpy coin is Kraken.
Okay, so you got to set up an account there.
You need an account on Kraken, and most importantly,
This is the big one.
I cannot stress this enough,
Yeah.
only invest what you can afford to lose.
Don't put your rent money in this.
Don't put your grocery money on the line.
Yeah, treat it like you're buying a lottery ticket. You might win big, but probably not.
Exactly, and look into setting up something called a stop-loss order.
A stop-loss order, what's that?
It's basically an instruction to automatically sell your coins
Okay.
if the price drops below a certain point.
So it's like an emergency parachute
Yeah, like an emergency brake.
in case things start going south.
Exactly, it won't eliminate all the risk.
But it can help prevent a total wipeout.
It can, and of course stay updated on
Yeah.
the news, on pronouncements from Trump himself.
They could have a huge impact on the coin.
Absolutely.
So you're glued to your phone,
Yeah.
monitoring Twitter,
News alerts.
price charts.
It's a lot.
It's a full-time job.
It can be, which is why it's important to ask yourself,
Is it worth it?
is this really worth the time,
The effort.
the stress,
Right, because there are plenty of other investments out there.
that don't require you to be an expert on Trump?
Okay, so let's play this out.
Okay,
Someone does all that.
they buy the coin, they set their stop loss,
They're glued to the news.
they're living and breathing Trumpy.
Best case scenario, what does the future hold for Trump Bitcoin?
Well, I think the most optimistic scenario for people holding Trump Thumpy coin is a Trump victory in 2024.
Oh, so they're banking on another Trump presidency.
To really pump up the value of their digital Trump tokens.
Right, because, I mean, you can imagine his supporters,
Oh, yeah.
who are already pretty enthusiastic about the coin, if he wins again,
They're going all in.
they're going all in.
And the media attention alone
Oh, massive.
would be huge, and that could lead to a significant price surge.
It's like owning a little piece of the Trump rally, but in digital form.
Exactly.
But
But
of course, there's a but.
always a but, right?
Right.
The other side of that is that increased regulatory scrutiny.
Oh, yeah. Regulation could really,
Maybe even a crackdown on meme coins in general
yeah, that could tank it
could send Trump POK plummeting,
faster than you can say fake news.
especially with someone like Elizabeth Warren
Oh, yeah, she's not a fan.
keeping a close eye on the crypto industry.
And if she were to gain more influence,
Maybe a cabinet position.
things could get really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Very uncomfortable.
For Trumpy investors.
Yeah.
So basically, the coin's fate,
Is tied to the political wins.
which are notoriously unpredictable.
Yeah, no one knows what's going to happen.
And then there's the whole question of,
Hmm.
can Trumpy coin break out of this meme coin bubble?
Can it become mainstream?
Can it actually be used for anything beyond just speculation?
Does it have real-world utility?
That's the million-dollar question,
Yeah, will it go the way of Dogecoin?
which has gained some legitimacy.
People use it for payment some places,
Or will it just kind of fade away?
like so many other hype-driven coins.
It's a tough call because on one hand, you've got the Trump brand.
Yeah,
Love him or hate him, it's a powerful brand.
it's powerful.
But on the other hand, you have the inherent volatility
The uncertainty.
of the meme coin market.
And then there's the wild card of Trump himself.
Oh, yeah, you never know what he's going to do.
He's unpredictable.
He loves to shake things up.
Makes it almost impossible to say what's going to happen with this coin. So for our listeners who are new to meme coins,
Yeah.
what's the bottom line here?
Investing in Trump Bitcoin or any meme coin
Yeah,
is a gamble.
straight up.
Don't get caught up in the hype,
The memes.
the promises of overnight riches.
Do your research
Understand the risks,
and only invest.
what you can afford to lose.
It's like go to a casino. You might hit the jackpot,
You might.
but the odds are not in your favor.
Not in your favor. And remember,
Things are constantly changing.
what's hot today?
Could be gone tomorrow.
Stay informed.
Stay vigilant.
Don't be afraid to walk away.
If things start to feel a little too risky,
Yeah, trust your gut.
well, folks, there you have it.
Another deep dive.
The wild world of Trump Pig coin.
Meteoric rise.
Potential pitfalls.
Celebrity, politics, and crypto all rolled into one.
It's a story that's still being written.
Who knows what's next?
It's going to be an interesting ride, that's for sure.
For sure.
And for those of you new to the game,
Do your homework.
be cautious. And until next time,
Happy investing.
happy investing.